Okay, this is a very, very short video. This is a preview to what's coming up on Sunday, but I gotta share this with you because I don't get into this kind of, well, I don't really share this article in the video. So I want to read this little bit to you so you can get excited as much as I'm excited about this Sunday. Okay, so this is an article from 1954, February 2nd, from the Gazette. It's called Facts and Fancies by Harriet Hill. And it goes like this. I'll just read a bit of it. One of a few women in our province who is an editor of a weekly newspaper, Helen Legg, of the Lakeshore News, so that's our local newspaper here, became the Chronicle, was literally born to printer's ink. Her family has been connected with publishing in the Eastern Townships since the 1890s, when her grandfather, the late George Legg, founded the Granby Printing and Publishing Company. Her father, the late Walter Legg, succeeded him as president and general manager and became an influence in the life of the townships. Now, stay with me just for a second here. So 6 years later, again in the Gazette, Facts and Fancies again. Okay, so this is 1960, September 9th. Harriet Hill says, edits newspaper and raises a family. And again, very few women in Canada are editors of newspapers, and in Quebec, they're practically non-existent. Here in this article from the Gazette, they're saying how rare it was that a woman was doing this. And indeed, here is a woman doing exactly this right here in Pointe Village. And that's who this video is about, coming up on Sunday. I interview her two boys, and last Sunday, was about their father, John Freeman, who he and his wife together purchased the Lakeshore News in 1946, and it subsequently became the Chronicle, or the News and Chronicle, or the West Island News and Chronicle, and the Chronicle, and so on and so forth. Those names might sound familiar to you. But these articles here focused on Helen Legg. So, an exception is Helen Legg, editor and secretary-treasurer of the Lakeshore News. She came honestly by printer's ink. Her father, the late Walter R. Legg, owned and managed the Granby Printing and Publishing Company and was editor of the Granby Leader Mail, which he inherited from his father, who bought it in 1895. So the article continues from there, and they do talk about her husband a little bit, but I very much encourage you. The link is going to be either in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube. It'll be somewhere in the comments if you're watching this on Facebook. So this Sunday at 7:30 on YouTube Live will be with Helen Legg Freeman's two sons, Jim and Peter, who will be talking about this incredible woman, this incredibly progressive, ahead of her time woman, who lived here, or who moved here in the mid to late 40s and became a huge part of this community. Not just Pointe Claire, but the Lakeshore News covered, from Lachine, Strathmore, Vawa, Pointe Claire, Lakeside, and so on, all the way down to St. Anne de Bellevue at one point. So tune in. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you on Sunday.